Welcome to this quiet winter hour, this soft, slow, sacred moment that belongs only to you. A moment where the world grows still, where the rush of the day fades, where the night wraps itself gently around your shoulders, like a warm, endless winter shawl. Tonight, you will walk through snow, soft, glowing. You will wander into a hidden village that only appears to hearts that need rest, warmth, and gentle sleep. So, settle now. Sink into softness. Let your shoulders fall. Let your jaw release. Let your hands loosen. Let the weight slip from your body, quietly, slowly, deeply. Your eyes grow heavy. Your thoughts grow slower. Your breath becomes a gentle winter tide. In and out. In and out. There is nowhere else you need to be. Nothing else you need to do. Just breathe. Just soften. Just let go. And as your breath deepens, as your body unwinds, as the world outside fades away, your winter story begins. The night around you is quiet now, the sky a deep velvety blue, patched with soft silver clouds that drift lazily across the stars. Snow falls, but not harshly, not in a storm, only in gentle, patient flakes that spin slowly through the air like tiny pieces of quiet light. You are walking. You don't quite remember how you started this walk, only that your feet move softly through the snow, leaving calm, rounded footprints behind you. The snow beneath your boots is soft and forgiving, a thick blanket of white that muffles sound and makes each step feel slower, heavier, more peaceful. You are alone, but not lonely. The winter night feels gentle, present, almost protective, moving with you as you walk. The air is cool but kind. It brushes softly against your cheeks, bringing a fresh, clean scent, snow, pine, the faintest hint of distant smoke from some unseen chimney. Each breath you take fills your lungs with cold sweetness, and as you breathe out, you see your breath float into the night in soft, pale clouds that dissolve slowly into the falling snow. The world is quiet. No cars, no voices, no rush. Only the hush of snowflakes landing on branches, on rooftops, on the path in front of you. You keep walking, not knowing exactly where you are going, but feeling deep down that the night is leading you somewhere gentle, somewhere safe, somewhere warm, somewhere meant just for you. Up ahead, the snowy valley stretches out, soft hills covered in glowing white. Dark silhouettes of pine trees standing tall and quiet against the starlit sky. You pause for a moment just to look, to feel, to breathe. The snow continues to fall, slow, steady, peaceful, like the sky itself is exhaling calm over the earth. You close your eyes, only for a few seconds, and listen. You hear the soft crunch of snow beneath your boots, the faint whisper of flakes brushing your coat, the deep soothing silence between each sound. Your body relaxes even more. Your shoulders drop, your neck loosens, your fingers soften. You open your eyes again, and something in the distance has changed. Far ahead, deep in the snowy valley, you see a glow, very faint, very small, but warm, a tiny point of golden light shining through the blue of the winter night. It looks like a lantern. Your heart gives a soft, quiet stir. Not excitement, not urgency, just a gentle pull, a feeling that the light is meant for you. You take a step toward it, then another, and another, your feet moving slowly through the snow as the light grows a little clearer with every breath. Somewhere deep inside, you know, this is the beginning of the snowy village of Christmas dreams. And the night is just beginning to welcome you in. You continue walking through the quiet, snowy valley, each step slow, soft, unhurried. The golden light ahead glows a little warmer now, a little brighter, like a tiny piece of Christmas warmth floating in the cold, blue night. Snowflakes drift lazily through the air around you, slow spirals, soft tumbles, each flake glowing gently as it catches the faint starlight. Your breath moves in warm clouds before you, melting the snowflakes that land on your scarf, your gloves, your cheeks. The night feels soft, kind, as though it's guiding you closer to something waiting with quiet warmth. You step forward again, and the golden light widens, stretches, splits into 2, 3, 4 small points that blink softly in the snowy dark. Lanterns, hanging from wooden posts, old but cared for, their warm candles glowing behind frosted glass. A lantern path, right there, half hidden in the valley, leading somewhere you cannot yet see. You move closer. The first lantern hums gently as you approach, not with sound, but with warmth that radiates through the cold air. The flame inside dances softly, casting golden rings of light onto the surrounding snow. Rings so gentle you could almost step inside them and rest. You pause, letting your breath slow even more, feeling the warmth on your face, your chest, your tired shoulders. It feels like a welcome, a soft one, a winter welcome meant only for you. You look ahead, and now you see it clearly. More lanterns, dozens, lining the path that curves gently between snow-covered pines. Each lantern glows with warm golden light, each one spaced just far enough to guide you softly without overwhelming the dark. The snow around them sparkles like crushed stars, the light reflecting off each flake as though the world is dusted with quiet magic. You begin to follow the lantern path. Your boots sink into the soft powder, your steps making gentle crunching sounds that dissolve immediately into the snow-draped silence. A pine branch above you shifts slightly under the weight of new snow, letting a soft shower fall in slow motion beside you. The flakes land with a hush so gentle, it feels like a whisper. You breathe in, and the air smells of fresh snow, pine needles, distant chimney smoke, and something else. Something warm, comforting, almost sweet, like cinnamon, like warm ginger, like freshly baked bread cooling on a windowsill. You exhale, and your breath drifts upward toward the lantern light, glowing softly as it rises. The path curves gently to the right, and the lantern glow deepens into a richer gold. The pines thin out, their branches heavy with fresh snow that sparkles whenever a lantern flame flickers. And then, between 2 trees, you see it, a shape, soft and distant, barely visible through the falling snow. A rooftop, sloped, covered in thick white snow. a chimney, releasing the faintest ribbon of warm smoke into the night sky. Your heart swells gently, a soft, warm feeling spreading through your chest. A home, someone's home, a cottage glowing faintly in the snowy distance. But as your eyes adjust, you realize it's not just one. There are more rooftops, more chimneys, more warm windows glowing softly through the blue-white snow. A village, hidden, quiet, lit by lanterns and wrapped in gentle winter magic. You take a slow breath, and as you exhale, the village lights shimmer just slightly. As though noticing you, you step forward again, and again, and again, following the lantern path as it guides you toward the first houses of the snowy village of Christmas dreams. The snow falls softer now, the lanterns glow warmer, and with each step, you feel yourself slipping deeper into winter calm. You follow the lantern path as it gently winds between snow-covered pines, each lantern glowing a little warmer as the hidden village draws closer. The falling snow softens even more, flakes drifting like slow-moving feathers, glowing faintly whenever they pass through lantern light. Your breath slows, your steps become heavier, your body growing warm beneath your winter coat as the air around you fills with comfort. Ahead, the first cottage window comes into view, a soft rectangle of golden light shining through frosted glass. You step closer. The glow grows brighter, warmer, richer, as though the cottage is exhaling warmth into the cold blue night. Inside, you can just make out shapes moving gently, shadows of people speaking quietly, sharing warm drinks, wrapped in blankets near a crackling fire. There is no rush, no sharp laughter, no loud voices, only soft movement, gentle calm, and a warm winter hush that seems to settle over the whole village. Your heart loosens, just a little, as if a weight you didn't know you carried has begun to melt in the gentle golden glow. The lantern path widens now, branches lifting slightly, as though welcoming you through an unseen doorway. And then you step beyond the last pines and into the heart of the snow-covered village. The sight makes your breath catch softly in your chest. A line of small wooden houses rests beneath a snowy hill, each one glowing with warm candlelight, each chimney releasing thin curls of smoke into the still winter air. Strings of soft golden lanterns hang between rooftops, drifting gently in the calm breeze. A quiet square opens before you, covered in thick snow that sparkles like crushed stars under the lantern glow. The village does not feel busy. It does not feel crowded. It feels peaceful, like a world that exists only to hold you in gentle warmth. You take one slow step into the square, then another, and another. The snow muffles everything, your footsteps, the wind, the distant murmur of warm voices behind cottage windows. A soft jingling sound reaches your ears, not loud, not bright, but gentle, like tiny bells hanging from a distant door. You turn your head and see a small sign swaying on a wooden post, a shop name painted in soft white letters. You take a step closer, slow, soft, curious. The sign reads, the cinnamon hearth, warm drinks and winter comforts. A small curl of steam drifts from the chimney above it, carrying the unmistakable scent of cinnamon and vanilla and something warm and gently spiced. Your chest warms, your body softens, your breath deepens. You walk toward the shop, your steps guided by the promise of warmth and rest. But just as you reach the door, it opens quietly. A soft wooden creak, a bell chiming with a warm, delicate ring, and a figure steps into the doorway. Not frightening, not sudden, just gentle, soft, warm, like someone who has been expecting you. A lantern in their hand, a scarf wrapped loosely around their shoulders. A peaceful expression lit by candlelight as they take you in with quiet kindness. They tilt their heads slightly, as though they already know you've been walking a long way. Then, in a voice as warm as spiced tea, they speak. Welcome, traveler, to the snowy village. Their eyes soften, their smile deepens, their voice lowers into gentle invitation. You must be cold. Come inside. Let us warm you. They step back slowly, leaving the door open, leaving the warmth of the cinnamon hearth spilling softly into the snowy night. You breathe in, letting the scent of cinnamon fill your chest. You breathe out, feeling your body soften from head to toe. And then, with a slow, peaceful step, you walk through the doorway and into the warm heart of the village. You step through the wooden doorway, and the warmth of the cinnamon hearth wraps around you instantly. Soft, golden, deep. A warmth that sinks into your coat, your hands, your breath, your bones. The door closes gently behind you, a quiet wooden hush that seals the winter night on the other side. Inside, the room glows with dozens of tiny flames. Candles in glass jars, candles on wooden shelves, candles reflecting from some copper kettles and warm ceramic mugs. The air is thick with the scent of cinnamon, warm vanilla, steamed milk, and freshly baked bread cooling on a wooden counter. You inhale softly, the warm air brushing your lungs like a gentle winter blanket. The interior is small, but full of comfort. Wooden walls, snow-dusted windows, a low ceiling strung with pine branches and tiny golden lights that shimmer whenever a candle flickers. Near the far wall, a fireplace crackles quietly. Not loud, not roaring, but soft and steady, its flames rising and falling in warm orange waves. The figure who welcomed you walks slowly to the counter, their lantern set aside, its flame dimming as it joins the room's warm glow. Their voice reaches you again, low, gentle, carefully shaped to soothe your tired breath. Please, come sit by the fire. They gesture toward a small wooden table near the hearth. 2 cushioned chairs, a steaming teapot, and a stack of blankets folded neatly in a wicker basket. You move closer. Your boots sink softly into a thick woven rug, warm beneath your feet, soft enough to quiet the last bit of cold from the snowy walk outside. You reach the table, and as you do, a cushion shifts gently beneath your weight, inviting you to sit, to rest, to slow down. You lower yourself into the chair. The cushion rises slightly, holding your tired body with soft support. Your hands relax, your shoulders drop, your breath deepens. The guide, your gentle host, takes a ceramic pot from the hearth and brings it to your table. Steam curls upward in slow spirals of warm winter scent. They pour the tea. The liquid glows a deep amber gold as it fills the cup, its surface rippling softly as the warmth spreads through the ceramic. The aroma rises immediately. Cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla, a hint of winter orange. You wrap your hands around the cup. It is warm, perfectly warm. The kind of warmth that spreads slowly from your palms to your wrists to your chest. The guide speaks again, their voice smooth like a soft winter lullaby. This village, they say quietly, does not appear on any map. They pour a cup for themselves and settle across from you, their movements calm, unhurried, almost dreamlike. It shows itself only to those who need rest. You sip your tea. Warmth fills your mouth, your throat, your chest, a deep, soothing warmth that feels like the first breath after stepping indoors from a long, snowy night. The guide smiles softly. You were meant to find us tonight. Time 3.2. They lean back slightly, not intruding, not overwhelming, just present, just warm, just kind. Outside the window, snow continues to fall, flakes drifting down in slow glowing spirals that cling to the glass in delicate patterns. The whole cottage seems to breathe with you. The fire, the candles, the warm tea in your hands. Everything moves in the same rhythm. Long, soft, quiet winter breath. The guide's voice returns, a soft whisper woven into the firelight. There are many places here in the village that help tired spirits slow down. They lift a small lantern from the table, its flame flickering gently. When you finish your tea, I'll take you to the next one. They pause, letting the silence settle softly between their words. But for now, just rest. You sip your tea again, long, slow, warm. Your breath eases, your eyelids lower. Your body melts into the chair. The guide watches you with a small, understanding smile. The kind that says you can take all the time you need. The fire crackles. Snow falls silently outside. Tea warms your hands. And the night grows even softer. You finish your warm cinnamon tea, slowly, softly, letting the last sip settle deep inside your chest like a warm ember. Your guide rises gently, lifting the small lantern from the table, its golden flame glowing so warmly against their scarf. Come, they whisper softly. There is a place I want to show you. You stand, your legs loose, your arms warm, your breath slow and heavy from the cozy stillness of the cinnamon hearth. The guide retrieves a blanket from the wicker basket and places it gently around your shoulders. For warmth, they murmur, their voice soft as falling snow. You step back outside. The cold greets you, but not sharply, not harshly. It's a soft winter coolness that brushes your cheeks like a gentle welcome back into the snowy night. The lantern path ahead glows steadily, each light flickering against the snow in long, golden arcs. Your guide walks beside you, steps slow, steady, perfectly matching the quiet rhythm of your breath. The snow has thickened now, flakes drifting in slow, dreamy spirals that cling to branches and rooftops in soft white layers. You follow your guide through a small alley lined with tall pines draped in snow like heavy winter curtains. At the end of the alley, a warm light glows through a frosted window. Your guide lifts the lantern a little higher. "We're here," they whisper. You see a wooden sign hanging from an iron bracket. The letters carved in soft sweeping strokes, dusty with snow. Whisperwind Books, Stories for Winter Souls. A soft chime rings as the wind nudges the sign, a gentle musical sound that drifts into the night air like a lullaby. Your guide pushes the door open slowly, the hinges releasing a soft wooden sigh. Warm light spills out. You step inside, and the moment you enter, your breath catches softly in your chest. This bookshop is nothing like the world outside. It feels older, warmer, deeply, deeply quiet. The walls are lined from floor to ceiling with wooden shelves filled with books of every size and age. Some bound in soft leather, some wrapped in cloth, others tied gently with twine and pine sprigs. Candles glow on every shelf, a warm ocean of tiny golden flames, reflecting gently in the glass of frame stories. You breathe in. The scent of old pages and winter pine rises around you, a soft, comforting perfume that warms your ribs from the inside out. Your guide sets the lantern on a wooden table near the center of the shop. "This place," they whisper, "holds every winter tale ever told." They walk slowly between the shelves, their fingers gliding gently over book spines as if greeting old friends. Some stories, they murmur softly, are centuries old. Some were written last year, and some, they turn toward you, eyes warm with candlelight. Some stories have been waiting for you. You follow them through a narrow aisle, candles flickering as you pass, casting soft patterns on the wood-paneled walls. In a cozy corner near a small round window, your guide stops. A chair rests there, covered with a thick blanket and a small cushion. Beside it, a reading table holds one single book. Your guide smiles softly. "This," they whisper, "is the story the village wants you to hear." They lift the book, bound in deep red cloth, its cover dusted lightly with snowflakes that melt instantly under their fingers. The title glows faintly in gold script, "The Night of Gentle Lights." Your guide places the book carefully in your hands, as though handing you a small, delicate piece of Christmas warmth. The moment you touch it, you feel a soft pulse, like the gentle thump of a sleepy heartbeat inside the cover. The guide speaks one more time, voice low, warm, wrapped in winter quiet. "Sit, read, and let the story slow your breath." You sink into the chair, the cushion molding perfectly beneath you. You open the book, a soft whisper escaping its pages as though the story inside has just woken up. And as you begin to read, the world grows warmer, quieter, heavier, as snowflakes drift gently past the window beside you. You sit cradled in the soft reading chair, a warm blanket around your shoulders, the red cloth book resting lightly in your hands. Outside the small round window, snow drifts downward in soft, shimmering spirals, each flake glowing faintly in the candlelit dark. The book feels warm, not hot, not heated, but gently warm, as though it holds a quiet living breath inside its pages. Your guide steps back, letting you have this moment. Their lantern on the table, their presence calm, steady, watchful in the warm shadows of the bookshop. You inhale softly and open the book. The pages whisper, a delicate shh, like snow sliding gently from a branch. The first page glows faintly, carrying words written in soft, golden ink. Every winter, soul has a light inside it, a light that glows brightest in the quiet of night. You read the line again and again, each repetition slowing your breath a little more. Your shoulders loosen, your eyelids lower, your legs sink deeper into the cushion. The book seems to hum in your hands, a gentle vibration, soft as a distant lullaby. You turn the page, slowly, softly. The next page shows a simple illustration, a candle in a snowy window, its flame bending slightly, as if bowing to the winter night. Beneath it, another line of text. Light invites warmth. Warmth invites rest. Rest invites dreams that whisper gently into the heart. You breathe out, long, slow, warm. The guide watches you with soft, knowing eyes. No rush, no movement, just a quiet understanding between you. You turn another page. This time, a fold of parchment slides out and lands softly on your lap. You lift it carefully. The parchment is old, edges softly frayed, surface creamy and warm to the touch. Time 3.2. A single line is written in the center, the ink shimmering like distant starlight. Follow the lights to find your calm. A soft shiver runs through your chest, not cold, not fear, but a gentle pull. A subtle awakening of something inside you that has been tired for a long, long time. You lower the parchment. The book closes itself, slowly, softly, warmly, as though the story inside has reached exactly the place it hoped you would feel. Your guide steps forward. Their lantern glows again, casting warm, golden halos across the shelves. They kneel beside you, their voice soft as candle flame. You read the part that was meant for you tonight. They place a gentle hand on the back of the chair, not touching you, just close enough to share warmth. There is more to this village, they whisper. More warmth, more calm, more quiet places where winter holds you in gentle hands. They take the book from your lap, careful, reverent, as though holding something sacred. Then they set it back on the small table by the window. You will return to this story later, they say. But now, there is another place I want to take you. You rise from the chair, your body heavy, warm, soft with calm. Your guide drapes the blanket around your shoulders again and holds the lantern high. Come with me, they murmur, voice glowing like a warm ember. There's a frozen lake waiting for you in the heart of the village. You take a slow breath and step toward the door. The bells chime softly as your guide opens it, and the snowy night welcomes you back with gentle snowfall and glowing lanterns waiting in the dark. The bells of the bookshop chime softly as you step outside. A delicate, musical whisper that melts into the snowy air as the door closes behind you. The night is deeper now, a darker shade of blue, calm still, with snowflakes drifting in slow, dreamy spirals beneath the village lanterns. Your guide walks beside you, lantern held close to their chest, its warm glow drawing long, golden shapes across the snow. You follow them through a narrow lane lined with wooden fences, buried gently beneath the thick layers of soft white snow. Tiny wreaths hang from each fence post, sprigs of pine, soft red ribbons, and silver bells that jingle faintly whenever a breeze brushes past. Your breath moves in warm clouds before you, slow, steady, gentle. Time 2.6. As you walk, you notice the snow glows softly beneath your feet, a faint blue shimmer like moonlight woven into the ground. Your guide sees your gaze and smiles. The lake is near, they whisper. It always glows a little brighter when someone peaceful approaches. You continue walking until the lane opens up, the fences ending, the trees parting, revealing a wide open space covered in untouched snow. Beyond it, your breath catches softly. You see the lake. It stretches out like a wide mirror of frozen glass, smooth, perfect, and shimmering gently in soft winter colors. But this lake doesn't glow like ordinary ice. It glows from within, pale gold, soft blue, silver white. Waves of gentle color pulse beneath the surface, like sleeping starlight trapped under glass. Your guide lowers their lantern, and the flame reflects in the ice below, multiplying into dozens of tiny golden sparks that float gently like fireflies. Welcome, they whisper softly, to the frozen lake of Christmas light. You step closer, boots crunching lightly through fresh powder as snowflakes settle on your blanket, your hair, your eyelashes. The ice hums, not loudly, not musically, but with a soft vibration, like the quiet breath of the winter night itself. Your guide walks with you to the lake's edge, their lantern swinging gently from their hand. Sit here, they whisper, pointing to a small wooden bench half buried in snow and facing the glowing lake. You sit. The bench creaks softly, a warm, familiar sound in the cold stillness. Your guide dusts a bit of snow from your shoulders and adjusts the blanket around you. Their movements slow, careful, gentle. Then they sit beside you. Not too close, not too far. Just enough for their quiet presence to steady your breath. For a long moment, you both simply watch the lake. Colors shift beneath the ice. Soft ripples of blue, gold, white, pulsing slowly as if matching the rhythm of your heartbeat. Your guide speaks again, their voice low and warm as candlelight. This lake, they say, has been frozen for hundreds of years. They rest their hands on their lap, fingers relaxed. It freezes each winter, but never loses its light, because the light is not from the sun. They look toward you, eyes glowing softly in the lantern's warm halo. It is from the hearts of the people who live here. You take in a slow breath. The cold air fills your chest with fresh winter calm. The guide continues. Each person carries a spark of warmth, of hope, of rest. The lake gathers that warmth each year and keeps it safe beneath the ice. You watch the soft colors pulse. Slow, tender waves flowing beneath the surface in perfect silence. It glows stronger, they whisper, when someone arrives who needs to remember how warm their heart can be. The words settle into you, soft, warm, gentle, like snow melting on your chest. Your guide opens their scarf, letting the lantern light touch their face. You have walked a long way, they murmur, and the lake knows it. A warm glow rises deeper within the ice, a soft pulse that grows brighter the longer you sit beside the water. Stay as long as you need, your guide whispers. Let the lake remind you of the light you carry. You breathe in, the cold air crisp and refreshing. You breathe out, warm steam drifting upward into flakes of falling snow. The lake glows. The snow falls softly. The village is silent, and your body grows heavier, softer, warmer. You sit in stillness beside your guide, bathed in winter light and quiet, glowing calm. You sit beside the frozen lake until the colors beneath the ice grow softer, slower, sleepier, matching the gentle rhythm of your breath. When you finally rise, your legs feel warm, your shoulders loose, your thoughts slow as falling snow. Your guide lifts their lantern, the flame glowing brighter as they turn toward a narrow path lined with pine trees dusted in fresh white. Come, they whisper warmly. There is one place you must see before the night deepens. You follow them through the lantern-lit path, each light casting soft circles onto the snow, each circle glowing with warm, golden calm. As you walk, you hear something in the distance, not music, not quite, but a soft chiming, a gentle pattern of tiny bells drifting through the air, like snowflakes made of sound. Your guide smiles. We're close. The path widens slowly until the pine trees open, revealing a wide square covered in deep, soft snow. Your breath catches softly. The Christmas square glows like a warm dream in the heart of the winter night. Lanterns hang from every rooftop, strings of gold and white draped gently between the houses, twinkling in slow intervals as though breathing with the night. Small wooden stalls line the square, each one glowing softly with candles inside, their windows fogged with warmth. From one, you smell warm bread. From another, fresh pine. From another, still, hot chocolate stirred slowly in copper pots. A gentle wind moves through, barely a breeze, just enough to send tiny bells tinkling softly from wreaths and garlands hanging above the stalls. You feel something melt deep in your chest, a soft warmth, quiet and old, like a memory of winters from long ago. Your guide walks to the center of the square, lantern held low. Stand here, they whisper. Listen. You stand, breathing slow, breathing warm, breathing deep, and then you hear it, a distant hum, soft, layered voices singing gently behind closed windows. Not loud, not bright, just a warm winter harmony carried through walls and drifting across the square like a quiet lullaby. Your guide whispers. Every night, the villagers sing to keep the winter warm. You close your eyes. The harmony wraps around you, soft as candlelight, gentle as falling snow, warm as a hand resting silently over yours. You breathe in, the air thick with cinnamon and pine. You breathe out, steam drifting softly into the lantern glow. The song deepens, a warm hum beneath everything, a cozy foundation that makes your whole body grow heavier, quieter, sleepier. Your guide watches you with a soft smile. This place, they murmur, reminds us that even the coldest nights carry warmth. A low wooden bench stands near the center of the square, covered in fresh snow, glowing faintly in the lantern light. Your guide brushes it clean with slow, sweeping motions and gestures gently for you to sit. You do. The wood warm from the lanterns above, the snowflakes settling softly onto your blanket. The hum of voices grows softer now, slower, as if syncing with your breath. Children's laughter echoes faintly from a nearby window, muffled by walls, transformed into a warm, gentle sound that joins the quiet song. Your guide lowers their lantern, placing it beside you on the snow. The flame dances softly, reflecting golden ripples across the blanket around your shoulders. Rest here, they whisper. Let the village sing warmth into your night. You sit in stillness, lantern glow warming your legs, the blanket warming your arms, the muffled singing warming your chest, and the soft snowfall cooling your face in perfect balance. Your thoughts drift. Your breath slows. Your body grows heavy and deeply calm. The Christmas square breathes around you, a warm, glowing heart in the center of the winter night. You sit on the snow-dusted bench until your breath becomes slow, steady, soft as drifting flakes. The quiet song of the village fades gently into the air, not ending, just softening, becoming a warm hum inside your chest. Your guide lifts the lantern again, its flame rising like a small sunrise in the snowy square. There is one more place before we rest, they whisper warmly. You rise slowly, blanket falling softly around your shoulders, legs warm and heavy beneath you. Your steps follow your guide across the Christmas square, past wooden stalls glowing with candlelit charm, past windows fogged with warmth and gentle voices. The air grows sweeter as you walk, a warm, thick sweetness that melts through the cold. At first it's just the faint scent of chocolate, then cinnamon, then vanilla, then warm caramel swirled gently through the winter air. Your guide breathes in deeply through their scarf and smiles. He's working tonight, they whisper softly. You reach a small building, round wooden walls, a sloped snowy roof, and windows glowing with soft amber light. Above the door hangs a simple carved sign, Winter Cocoa, warmth in every cup. A curl of steam drifts from a tiny chimney, carrying the smell of melted chocolate and gently simmering milk. Your guide pushes the door open with a quiet creak. Warmth washes over you, immediate, deep, a blanket of rich cocoa-scented air that melts the last bit of winter chill from your skin. The shop is small, tiny compared to the bookshop, but filled with warmth so soft and inviting, it almost glows. Wooden shelves hold glass jars of cocoa powder, cinnamon sticks, honey swirls, peppermint flakes, and tiny marshmallows wrapped in delicate paper. A large copper pot rests over a low fire, steam rising in slow clouds that fill the shop with silky, sweet warmth. Time star 3.4. Behind the counter, a tall mug glows faintly in the candlelight, filled with something rich, smooth, and deeply comforting. Your guide sets their lantern aside and steps toward the fire. The chocolatier, they whisper, doesn't appear when someone is tired. They appear when someone is weary. You breathe in. Warm chocolate, creamy vanilla, a touch of winter mint. Every inhale slides warmth down your throat and into your chest. Your guide picks up a thick ceramic mug and pours from the copper pot. The liquid falls slowly. A deep stream of warm cocoa glowing like melted dusk. Steam curls upward, touching your face with gentle heat. Your guide brings the mug to your hands, their voice soft. Drink. You lift it. The first sip is pure warmth. Slow, rich, perfectly sweet. It slides down your throat like a soft blanket being tucked around your heart. Your eyes grow heavy. Your muscles soften. Your breath slows into deep, warm waves. Your guide watches you carefully, a quiet smile in their lantern-lit eyes. This is the warmest place in the village, they murmur. It melts whatever coldness you've carried with you. You sip again. Slow, heavy sips that send waves of calm through your chest and down your legs. A gentle creak sounds from the far corner. You look up and see a rocking chair moving slightly, as though someone has just left it. Your guide follows your gaze. He comes and goes, they whisper softly. He is shy, but very caring. They reach out and gently rearrange your blanket, pulling it closer around your shoulders. You are safe here. The cocoa warms you from the inside. The fire warms you from the outside. And the soft, glowing room holds you gently in between. You take a final, slow sip. Your eyelids lower. Your breath deepens. Your body feels like softened snow melting into warm wood. Your guide stands slowly. Come, they whisper. It is time to take you home for the night. You rise, drowsy, warm, wrapped in softness, as the chocolatier's shop fades gently into candlelit glow. You step out of the chocolatier's warm shop, and the winter night folds gently around you. Soft snow, soft air, soft silence. But now the cold does not touch you. Not really. The warmth inside your chest lingers like a small glowing ember, held safely beneath your blanket. Your guide lifts their lantern again, and the flame flares gently, a small greeting to the quiet night. This way, they whisper. We're close. You follow them down a narrow, snow-covered lane, lined with small houses, each one glowing with warm candlelight behind frosted windows. The snow beneath your boots makes soft, slow crunching sounds, each step dissolving into the thick winter hush that blankets the village. Your breath moves in warm clouds before you, rising gently like steam from a mug of cocoa. The night deepens, a darker blue, a dreamlike quiet. But the lantern light keeps everything warm and safe. You turn a corner, and then another, and suddenly, the houses fall away. The village opens into a small clearing, surrounded by tall pines, heavy with snow. In the center of the clearing stands a house, not large, not grand, simple, warm, perfect. A small wooden cottage with a steep, snowy roof, a stone chimney releasing a slow curl of smoke, and golden light glowing softly through its windows. Your heart warms. A quiet, sleepy fullness spreading through your chest. Your guide stops beside you and lowers their lantern. This, they whisper softly, is your home for the night. You stand still for a moment, just looking, just breathing, just feeling. The cottage looks as if it has been waiting just for you. Lights glowing, fire crackling softly inside, curtains drawn slightly open, as though expecting your arrival. Your guide takes a step toward it, and the snow shifts beneath their boots in soft, powdery sighs. You follow, slowly, heavy with warmth, heavy with calm. A small wooden porch wraps around the front of the house, lanterns hanging from the beams, their flames flickering warmly in the gentle night breeze. A wreath of pine and red ribbon hangs on the door, soft snow clinging to its branches. Your guide rests one hand on the wooden railing and turns toward you, their eyes glowing with soft kindness. You have walked far, they whisper. Let this place hold you now. They open the door, slowly, softly. A deep, warm glow pours into the night. You step inside. Immediately, you are wrapped in warmth, deep, gentle, fire-lit warmth that melts the last traces of the cold. The room is small, but filled with comfort. Wooden walls, thick blankets, candlelight reflecting off shelves of winter trinkets and tiny glass ornaments. A stone fireplace glows with slow, steady flames, their light dancing softly across the room. 2 thick rugs lie beside the hearth. A kettle hangs above the fire, steam rising lazily from its spout. Your guide steps inside after you, closing the door gently against the snowy night. This house, they say softly, belongs to travelers who need warmth. They walk to a small shelf and pick up a cotton cloth, dusting snowflakes from your shoulders. Each movement gentle, slow, almost loving. You may stay here as long as you need, they whisper. No one will disturb you. No one will hurry you. This is a place for rest. You breathe out, long, slow, warm. Your guide steps aside, gesturing toward a cozy corner where a low bed is piled with blankets, pillows, and soft winter quilts. When you are ready, your guide murmurs, you can lie there and let the night carry you where it needs to. But before you lie down, before the night deepens even further, your guide lifts the lantern again and whispers, there is one last piece of the village I want you to see tonight. Their eyes glow warmly. The Christmas hearthlight awaits you. You inhale softly and nod, ready, heavy, calm. Your guide opens the door again, and the winter night greets you with gentle snowfall and a path glowing faintly in the dark. The night receives you gently as the cottage door opens once more. Soft snowfall, drifting in slow spirals, lanterns glowing in quiet golden arcs, the world wrapped in deep winter calm. Your guide stands beside you, lantern lifted softly, its flame bending in the cool night air like a tiny bow of welcome. This way, they whisper, their voice warm and low, as soothing as the glow around you. You follow them along a narrow snowy path that winds gently between the pines, each branch heavy with fresh white, each needle sparkling faintly in the lantern glow. Your breath moves in slow clouds before you, soft and warm, rising toward the snow-filled sky. The deeper you walk, the quieter the forest becomes, as though the trees themselves are holding their breath for what lies ahead. Your guide slows their pace. The lantern lowers. The snow grows brighter. And then you see it, a soft glow, deep within the trees, pulsing gently like a heartbeat of light. You walk closer. The trees part, just enough to reveal a small clearing, round, perfect, covered in untouched snow that glows with warm gold beneath a moonlit sky. At the center lies a stone hearth, not a fireplace like the one in the cottage, but an ancient circle of smooth white stones, each one glowing faintly from within. Above the hearth, a soft flame rises, not roaring, not flickering violently, but breathing gently in slow, warm waves. Gold, white, pale ember red, soft pulses of warm winter light glowing like calm, steady heartbeats. Your guide stops at the edge of the clearing, lowering their lantern as if showing respect. This, they whisper, is the Christmas hearthlight. The flame brightens slightly, as though acknowledging you. It has burned here for hundreds of years, your guide continues softly. A light kept alive by the warmth of the village, by the kindness of strangers, by the quiet wishes made on snowy nights. You step closer, boots sinking gently into soft, glowing snow. The heat of the hearthlight touches your face. Not hot, not sharp, but tender, like a hand warming yours on a cold night. The flame pulses again, a slow, deep swell of golden warmth. Your guide speaks in a hush of reverence. Every traveler who arrives in the village comes to this place. They gesture softly toward the glowing flame. It listens, and it remembers. You tilt your head slightly, a natural question rising inside you, though no words leave your lips. Your guide answers anyway, as if they already know what rests in your heart. The hearthlight carries the warmth you've forgotten. Their voice softens further. The warmth you gave to others. The warmth you thought you lost. The warmth that still belongs to you. The flame glows deeper, a low amber pulse that spreads across the snow in shimmering rings of light. You take another slow step toward the hearthlight. Warmth rises from the glowing stones, sliding over your face, your chest, your arms, your tired legs. You breathe in a long, deep winter breath. You breathe out, and the flame pulses as if exhaling with you. Your guide watches quietly, their scarf glowing in the golden shimmer. You may sit. They whisper. The hearthlight will keep you warm. You lower yourself slowly into the soft snow. It is warm, a surprise, a comfort. The flame stands before you, gently rising and falling, like the calmest breath you've ever felt. A hush settles around you, thick, cozy, woven from warmth and ancient quiet. The guide sits beside you in silence. No words needed, no explanations, just shared warmth in the glow of the hearthlight. Your breath deepens, your shoulders sink, your thoughts drift like snowflakes falling into soft drifts. For a long moment, there is no world outside this place. Only warmth, only light, only calm. The hearthlight pulses again, a soft, glowing embrace that settles around your heart like a quilt. Your guide leans closer, their voice barely above a whisper. A warm breath woven into the winter night. It is time, they murmur, for the last journey of this Christmas night. Their lantern rises. The flame inside it glows brighter. There is a room here in the village, they whisper, a room where every traveler finds their deepest rest. The hearthlight glows one final time, warm, soft, a blessing of calm. Your guide stands and offers you their hand. Come, they whisper tenderly. I will take you to the winter resting room. You rise slowly from the warm snow, your body heavy in the best way. Calm, grounded, softened by the gentle pulse of the Christmas hearthlight. Your guide lifts their lantern and the flame glows brighter, casting long, soothing shadows across the clearing. Follow me, they whisper. The night has prepared your resting place. You step away from the hearthlight, but the warmth lingers. A quiet glow beneath your ribs that spreads with every breath. The snow-covered path narrows again as you enter the trees. Lantern light brushing softly against pine branches, heavy with frozen white. The world feels quieter here, deeper. Even the snowflakes fall more slowly, as though respecting the stillness of this place. Your guide walks close beside you, their lantern held low, so the path ahead glows gently underfoot. There is a room, they whisper softly, that only appears for those who are ready to rest fully. You continue walking, boots sinking softly into the snow, your breath slow, warm, drifting upward into the cold night. The forest bends into a small archway of snow-covered branches, forming a natural gate etched by winter itself. Your guide steps through first, lantern held high, the glow spreading like warm honey against the white. You follow, and on the other side, your breath catches softly. A small wooden building sits tucked into the snow. Round, gentle, shaped almost like a lantern made of wood. Its windows glow with pale amber light. Its roof is thick with fresh snow that sparkles faintly under the moon. Your guide approaches the door, but they do not touch it. Not yet. Instead, they turn toward you, eyes warm, voice soft as drifting flakes. This room is different from the others, they whisper. It listens. A soft breeze moves through, carrying the scent of warm cedar and freshly lit candles. Inside, they continue, the night becomes still. Still enough that your heartbeat and the winter air begin to move together. You nod, a natural slow movement from a body growing heavier with every moment. Your guide places a hand on the door, just a touch. The wood glows softly beneath their palm, a warm, quiet shimmer that spreads across the frame. The hinges sigh, and the door opens on its own. Warm light spills out, not bright, not sharp, but soft, like the glow of candles seen through half-closed eyes. Come, your guide whispers. Enter gently. You step inside. The warmth wraps around you immediately, deep, slow, like being enveloped in a quilt warmed by fire. The winter resting room is small, round, and impossibly peaceful. The walls are wood, smooth and honey-colored, carved with curved patterns resembling snowdrifts and soft winter winds. Candles sit in alcoves around the room, each flame steady, each glow warm, each light swaying as though breathing with you. At the center lies a soft, round bed, thick blankets piled high, pillows fluffed gently, the entire surface covered in a quilt stitched with tiny silver threads that shimmer faintly in the candle glow. The air smells like cedar, vanilla, and warm wool. You feel your eyelids grow heavy. Your jaw loosens. Your shoulders fall. Your guide places their lantern on a hook beside the door, letting it join the warm glow of the resting room. They turn toward you, their voice a whisper woven with tenderness. This room, they say, is made for sleep. They take a step closer, not to hurry you, but to support you. When you lie down, the night will settle around you. Their voice softens further, and sleep will come as gently as falling snow. You swallow softly, your throat warm from the cocoa, your chest warm from the hearth light, your body warm from the quiet story of this winter night. Your guide lifts a corner of the quilt and gestures gently. Rest, they whisper. Let winter hold you. You step toward the bed, lungs heavy with calm, legs soft as wool, mind drifting halfway into dreams. You touch the quilt, and it feels warm, softer than snow, lighter than breath. The bed waits for you. The candles glow for you. The winter night breathes for you. You inhale and exhale. Slow, warm, peaceful breaths that drift into the glow of the resting room. Your guide whispers, "When you are ready, lie down." You stand before the resting bed, the warm quilt lifted gently, the candles flickering softly against the wooden walls. The entire room breathing in slow, sleepy waves. Your guide's lantern glows faintly from its hook beside the door. A small golden star watching over you with quiet tenderness. You place one hand on the edge of the bed, and the warmth beneath your palm makes your breath pause, just for a moment in gentle surprise. The quilt is warm, not heated, not hot. Warm the way a blanket becomes warm when someone kind tucked it in place just moments before. Your guide steps closer, their voice soft as candlelight. Take your time. You let your fingers slide slowly over the fabric, feeling the tiny silver threads woven through it catch and reflect the glow of the room. Your legs grow heavy, your shoulders sag. Your jaw loosens into a soft, tired sigh. The bed seems to breathe, a slow, steady rise and fall that matches your own chest. Your guide folds the quilt back a little more and gestures gently toward the center of the bed. "Come," they whisper warmly, "let yourself rest." You lower yourself slowly, knees sinking into the mattress, hands sinking into the blankets, your body welcomed with deep, tender softness. The bed holds you the moment you touch it, cradling your hips, your back, your tired shoulders with gentle winter warmth. You ease down onto your side, a slow, instinctive movement that feels like sliding into a nest of soft, warm snow. Time. 3.6. Your head touches the pillow. It sinks beneath your weight just enough, supporting every curve of your neck and easing the last tension from behind your ears. You exhale, a long, slow, melting breath. The blanket falls around you, your guide lowering it carefully over your chest, your ribs, your stomach, your legs, until you are wrapped in warmth from collarbone to toes. They tuck one corner of the quilt beside you, not tight, not restrictive, just enough pressure to make your body feel safe and held. Your muscles release, your eyelids lower, your breath sinks into a slower rhythm, a deep winter tide moving quietly through your chest. Your guide kneels beside you, their voice barely audible now, a warm whisper woven into the candlelit air. You are safe here. They brush a bit of snow from your hair, a tiny flake that followed you inside and melted instantly beneath their fingertips. This night, they murmur softly, belongs to you. The candles dim, just slightly, their glow growing softer, sleepier, as though lowering their light to match the heaviness of your breath. Your guide stands slowly, carefully, moving with the quiet grace of someone who knows how delicate this moment is. But before stepping away, they place a hand over their heart, a gesture of warmth, respect, and gentle farewell. I will be nearby, they whisper. You are not alone. They blow gently toward their lantern, and the flame dims to a soft, sleepy ember. Your breath follows it, softening, slowing, falling deeper into the quiet night. Outside, snow continues to fall. Slow, soft flakes landing on the roof with the faintest whisper, a rhythm steady enough to lull even the stars into drowsy stillness. The world narrows to this bed, this warmth, this winter hush, and your body sinking deeper and deeper into rest. You lie wrapped in the warm quilt, your body sinking deeper and deeper into the soft winter bed. The candles flicker quietly from their wooden alcoves, each flame small, steady, content, as though it too is settling down for a long, peaceful night. Your breath moves in slow winter tides, rising gently, falling softly, barely disturbing the air around you. Your guide remains near the door, not close enough to distract, not far enough to vanish, just a warm silhouette, watching over you with quiet tenderness. The room feels smaller now, warmer, as though the walls have drawn closer to cradle you in stillness. Your eyelids drift half closed, then lower a little more, then hover in that soft, heavy place between open and shut. The quilt around your shoulders settles with a faint whisper, a warm weight, gentle and grounding, like snow resting on the branches of pines. You inhale, a warm breath filled with cedar and soft candle smoke. You exhale, and the air flows slowly from your lips, a long sigh that melts tension you didn't know you held. Your guide steps softly toward the bed, their movements slow, silent, as though walking through a dream already. They kneel beside you with quiet reverence. Let your eyes grow heavy, they whisper, their voice a warm breeze in the winter night. You do, naturally, effortlessly. Your lashes lower, your pupils soften. The room blurs gently into warm amber shapes, glowing in the comforting dark. The guide adjusts the quilt one last time, tucking it around your shoulder, your side, your legs, until no part of you feels cold or exposed. There, they murmur softly. Just rest. A warm heaviness spreads through your limbs, slow, syrupy, soothing. Your thoughts drift, loosening their edges, softening their clarity, becoming shapes, colors, warm sensations without sharp contours. The wooden walls around you hum faintly, not real sound, but the soft illusion of a room breathing gently in harmony with you. Somewhere outside, A distant wind glides through the pines. A low, velvety rustle that drifts into the room like a lullaby. The guide speaks again. Their whisper low, softer than candle smoke. You are safe. They breathe. You are warm. Another pause, long, still, comforting. And the village is watching over you. Your heartbeat slows, soft, steady pulses resting deeper in your chest. Your fingers loosen. Your toes soften. Your back melts further into the mattress. For a moment, you feel weightless, as though the bed is holding you just above its surface, cradling you in warm, suspended quiet. Your guide's voice becomes even softer, a whisper wrapped in velvet calm. You are crossing, they say gently, crossing the threshold between waking and dreaming. The words melt inside you, slipping deep into the warm space behind your ribs, where sleep begins. Your breath slows to the quietest rhythm. A gentle winter breeze moving from your chest to the quilt and back again. Your guide rises slowly, taking care not to disturb the air around you. They step back toward the door. Lantern dim, shadow warm, presence constant. Let go, they whisper, their final words a soft blessing. Your eyes close fully now. Your breath thickens. Your mind floats on a quiet winter tide, and the world around you slips into something half real, half dream. Soft as falling snow, warm as candlelit wood, gentle as a hand resting lightly on your shoulder. The moment your eyes close fully, the room grows even quieter, a quiet so soft, so deep. It feels as though the entire winter night is exhaling around you. You lie curled beneath the warm quilt, your body melting deeper into the soft winter bed, one breath at a time. The candles continue to glow from their wooden alcoves, but now their light feels distant, blurred, like stars viewed through half-sleeping eyes. Each flame sways slowly, softly, with a rhythm that matches your breath. Your guide remains near the door, a quiet silhouette, a warm presence, a guardian of the night. They say nothing. They only watch over you with peaceful patience. Your breath grows heavier and slower and deeper, in and out. The air around you shifts, barely, just enough to feel like the room is softening, blurring at the edges, becoming a cocoon of warmth. And slowly, softly, your thoughts begin to drift, not disappear. Drift, like tiny snowflakes spiraling gently through the night air. A memory rises, quiet, faint. But before it forms fully, it dissolves, melting into soft white calm. A shape appears, maybe a pine tree, maybe a lantern, maybe nothing at all. Just a warm blur halfway between thought and dream. Your breaths grow slower still, deeper still. A soft winter tide moving you gently toward sleep. Your guide steps closer, their footsteps as silent as falling snow. They kneel again beside the bed, their voice low, warm, wrapped in sleep. You're drifting, they whisper softly. It's all right. Let yourself drift. Their words melt into your thoughts, a warm thread pulling you deeper into the quiet winter dark. The quilt feels heavier over your body, not weighty, but grounding, comforting, like someone gently resting their hand on your arm. Your breath thickens, your muscles loosen, your mind floats in slow, gentle waves. The wooden walls fade into softness. The candles blur into warm amber clouds. The ceiling disappears into peaceful dark. The world narrows to your breath, and the quilt, and the heavy warmth beneath your ribs. Your guide whispers again, "Let the night carry your thoughts away." A pause, long, deep, comforting. You don't have to hold anything now. You feel something loosen inside your mind, the last thread of tension, the final edge of wakefulness, the small spark of alertness melting into the warm snow of sleep's quiet tide. The room breathes with you, slow, warm, steady. Your guide's voice drifts into your fading awareness. Not sharp, not clear, just a warm hum of comfort. You are safe, and the village is holding you. Your body sinks deeper, the mattress embracing you like soft winter clouds. Your thoughts drift farther, floating free like snowflakes carried by a gentle wind. The line between waking and dreaming becomes thin, soft, porous, like a frost-covered window beginning to warm. Your breath slows to the quietest whisper. You are drifting, drifting, drifting. You lie wrapped in warmth, your breath slow, steady, quiet as winter night air. The candles flicker softly in their alcoves, each flame small and steady, a guardian of calm, a tiny keeper of light watching over you. Your mind drifts, loosely, softly, like snow carried on a gentle wind. Thoughts fade into shapes, shapes fade into colors, colors fade into warm, peaceful nothing. Your guide sits beside the wall, a faint silhouette in the dim golden glow. Presence warm, silent, comforting. They do not speak. They simply watch over you, steady as a lantern, soft as snowfall, patient as a long winter night. Your breath thickens, slows, melts into a rhythm so calm it barely disturbs the air. In and out. The quilt over your body grows heavier, warm, grounding, an anchor pulling you deeper into soft winter rest. Your limbs no longer feel separate. They blend into the mattress, into the warmth, into the quiet. The room changes now, not in shape, but in feeling. Time 2.6. The candlelight becomes softer, dreamlike, glowing like lanterns through gentle frost. The wooden walls seem to breathe, slow, steady pulses of warm, cedar-scented calm. Your guide rises, taking care not to disturb your drifting mind. They step closer to your bedside, their voice a whisper woven with deep stillness. You are close now. They breathe softly, so close to the dreaming snow. They tilt their head, listening to your breaths, measuring the slow rhythm of your fading wakefulness. Let go a little more, they whisper. There is nothing you need to hold. You exhale, long, warm, a cloud dissolving into candlelight. The last edges of your thoughts begin to blur, become soft, become weightless. You hear something faint, far outside the room, a sound like snow, not footsteps, not wind, just the memory of snowfall hushing the world into peaceful silence. Your guide whispers again, "The night is carrying you." Your breath responds, slowing further, settling into a gentle pattern made for dream. Your fingers loosen, your shoulders sink, your legs become warm, soft, deeply heavy. You drift, float, melt, deeper into rest. The room dims, the candles lowering their glow to match the softness of your slow, sleepy breaths. A single snowflake lands on the window outside, a tiny pattern of frost that glows with pale winter blue. Another falls, then another. Soon the window is covered in soft snow crystals, catching the flicker of candlelight. Your guide steps back, their voice melting into the warm air. The dreaming snow, they murmur, comes when a tired heart finally relaxes. A silence falls. A deep, velvet winter, quiet, filled with warmth and gentle peace. Your mind floats in a soft white space. Not quite sleep, not quite waking. A drifting place made of warmth and snow. Your breath becomes the only sound. Slow, warm waves moving gently through the quiet night. You are drifting deeper and deeper into soft winter dreamlight. The room grows quieter now, quieter than before, quieter than any moment since you entered the village. It is the kind of quiet that does not simply fill the room. It settles into your bones, your breath, your slow drifting thoughts. You lie wrapped in the warm quilt, your body sinking deeper into the mattress, your limbs softening until they feel like warm snow melting into the winter bed. Your guide stands beside you, lantern dimmed to a small glow, their breathing calm and even, a silent anchor in this soft, drifting world. The candles around the room lower their light one by one, their flames shrinking to tiny, sleepy embers. You can still see them through your heavy eyelids, little golden points shimmering behind soft shadows, as though the room has already entered its own dream. Your breath drifts, slow, warm, barely more than a whisper. Your guide steps closer, their voice quiet enough to be felt more than heard. The village is fading into dream. They whisper gently. You feel it, not with your eyes, not with your ears, but with that soft, warm place beneath your ribs, the place where rest gathers and sleep begins. The wooden walls begin to blur, not vanish. Blur, soften, as though the edges are melting into the warm, dim light. The ceiling fades into a soft winter haze. The floor grows warm beneath the bed. The shadows stretch long, slow, silent. Your guide watches the slow drift of your breath and nods quietly. You are entering the deep sleep corridor, they murmur, a place between dreaming and being held. Their words do not echo. They settle into the soft air like flakes of snow drifting gently downward. The candles dim again, their flames shrinking until each is no more than a warm glow in a circle of soft, golden haze. Your body responds, your breath slowing, your heartbeat softening, your thoughts untying the last knots of the waking world. The quilt grows heavier, comforting weight, like a warm hand resting gently over your entire body. Your guide kneels beside you, their voice softer than falling snow. Do not worry about staying awake, they whisper. Sleep will come whether you chase it or not. You breathe out, a long, warm sigh that drifts into the room and dissolves into the winter quiet. Your mind begins to slide, not downward, not forward, but inward, into a deep, soft glow. A faint sound rises, far away, soft, muffled, the sound of snow, not wind, not footsteps, just snowfall. The quiet hush of thousands of flakes drifting gently through the night. Your guide listens with you. The dreaming snow is close, they whisper. their voice a warm ribbon in the cold air. The bed beneath you grows softer, melting into the warm dark until it feels like you're floating on a cloud of gentle heat. Your thoughts fade into pale shapes, soft colors, warm shadows. You are drifting, deeply now, slowly now, softly now. Your guide rises, a careful, quiet movement, and gently adjusts the quilt one last time. Their whisper melts into your drowsy mind. Let the snow take you home. Your breath slows to a calm, steady whisper. And the room, your warm cocoon, begins to fade into the dream snow, waiting just beyond sleep. The moment you slip past the edge of wakefulness, the room begins to change around you. Not suddenly, not sharply, just a slow, warm fading. A soft dissolving of shapes and shadows and candlelight. You lie, wrapped in the thick winter quilt, your body heavy, your breath slow, your mind drifting on warm winter tides. Your guide remains nearby, a calm silhouette in the amber glow, their breath as steady as the quietest lullaby. But even they begin to blur slightly at the edges, not disappearing, just becoming softer, as though seen through a layer of gentle falling snow. Your breath slows again, a deep wave, a warm wave, a sleepy wave. The quilt lies heavy over your chest and legs, a safe grounding weight that holds you in a cocoon of stillness. And then, very gently, a shift, a tiny whisper in the air, a sound not heard with your ears, but with the warm, drifting part of your mind that now floats between worlds. Snow, soft snow, dream snow. You feel it before you see it, a faint coolness around the edges of the room, not cold, not sharp, just quiet, calm, peaceful. Your guide steps closer. Their movements slow, precise, a gentle presence in a world turning softer by the second. You're entering it now, they whisper, the dream snow. Your eyelids are heavy, your chest rises in slow, syrupy breaths. Your awareness thins like frost melting on warm glass. The walls around you fade, cedar wood dissolving into pale winter light. The candles blur, their flames stretching into soft lines of gold. The ceiling disappears into quiet white haze. Yet you feel no fear, only warmth, only safety, only deep, deep calm. You breathe again, your heaviest breath yet, and the room responds. Snowflakes begin to fall from nowhere, slow, drifting flakes made of soft white light. They float downward silently, landing on your quilt, your pillow, your hair, and vanish the moment they touch you, melting into warmth. Your guide watches this, their eyes bright, their voice softer than candle smoke. Every traveler who reaches this point, they whisper, is ready to dream in winter. The snow deepens, not physically, but in presence. More flakes, more drift, more soft brightness weaving through the fading room. Your mind floats, light, loose, unburdened. A warm hum rises, a vibration in the air, deep, slow, like a distant choir singing beneath layers of snow. It surrounds you, wraps around you, fills the spaces between your breaths. Your guide leans close, their whisper melting directly into your drifting awareness. Do you feel it? You do. A warm pulse through your chest, a soft glow beneath your ribs, a gentle loosening of everything inside you. The dream snow, your guide murmurs, carries the weight of your tired thoughts and melts them into sleep. More flakes fall, slow, soft, each one glowing faintly like a star that has forgotten its name. Your body grows heavier, your breath grows slower, your mind grows quieter, a warm hush settling over it, layer by layer, flake by gentle flake. You drift and drift and drift. The floor beneath the bed softens, no longer wood, but something like a cloud of warm light. The walls become snow, the ceiling becomes sky, the candles become stars, and you, wrapped in the warm quilt, become weightless, held, safe. A warm presence floating inside a dream made of snow. Your guide whispers one more time, the last words you hear clearly before sleep envelops you fully. Let the snow dream for you now. You exhale, long, warm, quiet, and the world dissolves into soft white and gentle dark, the color of perfect sleep. You are floating now, wrapped in warmth, wrapped in stillness, wrapped in the soft white world of the dream snow. There is no bed beneath you, no room around you, only warmth, only softness, only the gentle hush of winter light. Your breath moves in long, slow waves. Each inhale a warm drift upward, each exhale a soft settling into the quiet snowlight. Colors shift around you, not bright, not sharp, but soft strokes of pale blue, gentle gold, and warm winter white. These colors do not stay still. They float. They turn. They glide around you like ribbons, drifting through a peaceful night sky. A shape forms, barely there, soft as a memory. A pine tree, maybe, its branches heavy with snow. Each flake glowing faintly like tiny lanterns hidden in the needles. You drift past it without moving, gliding gently the way a snowflake glides when the wind is warm and slow. Another shape appears, a lantern, not held by anyone, just floating, glowing warmly in the soft winter haze. Its light touches you, a warm brush across your chest, your cheeks, your drifting thoughts. The light hums, a low, sweet vibration that settles deep inside your heart. You drift closer, and as you do, the lantern brightens in slow pulses, each glow a gentle invitation, each dimming a soft exhale. The hum thickens, warmer, richer, like winter lullabies sung into soft snowdrifts. You float past more shapes, lights, flakes, warm drifting clouds of candle gold. A small wooden sign appears, letters hand-carved, edges rounded by years of soft winter air. But you cannot read it. The letters shift gently like snow caught on a warm window pane. It doesn't matter. You feel what the sign means. Warmth, rest, home. Your body loosens further, muscles softening until even gravity has no hold on you. You drift deeper, past slow-falling flakes, past warm drifting lanterns, past memories too soft to name. Somewhere far behind you, in a world already dissolving, the guide's voice appears like a whisper wrapped in candlelight. I am here, not loud, not urgent, just present. The dream snow glows brighter around you, a warm, pulsating white that holds you gently in its quiet arms. And then, slowly, softly, a doorway forms in the drifting brightness. Not a door made of wood or stone, but a doorway of comfort, carved from warm light and soft winter stillness. Your breath deepens. Your awareness sweetens. Your thoughts drift to the edges of warm, sleepy clouds. You are ready to drift through the doorway of soft dream snow. The world tilts gently, slowly, like a snow globe turning in slow motion. And you glide forward, without effort, without intention, carried entirely by warmth. The doorway widens, the light softens. Your breath thickens into pure sleep. You drift, float, sink into the glow. The dream begins. You glide through the doorway of soft snowlight, and the world reshapes itself around your drifting mind. The bright whiteness dims into a gentle glow, warm, golden, like candlelight seen through half-closed eyes. Your breath moves slowly, spreading warmth through your ribs, your chest, your tired limbs. And the dream takes shape, not all at once, not clearly, just small pieces of warmth and memory blooming softly in the drifting snowlight. A path appears first, narrow, snow-covered, lined with tiny lanterns glowing like sleepy stars held low to the ground. You do not walk it. You float, weightless, warm, as though the dream itself is carrying you forward. The lanterns sway gently as you pass, their light brushing your cheeks with soft golden warmth. Ahead, shapes rise from the soft haze. Small wooden houses, windows glowing amber, smoke drifting gently from snowy chimneys. The snowy Christmas village, but not as you saw it before. This is the village as remembered in a dream, softer, gentler, warmer, glowing as though the entire world is made of candlelight. Snow falls in slow spirals. Each flake glows faintly as it drifts past you. Your breath thickens with relaxation, your mind loosening into deep, warm quiet. You float toward the center of the dream village, the lanterns on either side rising and lowering as though bowing to your drifting presence. The square appears, but now it is empty, peaceful, silent, filled only with a soft hum of warm winter magic. A memory moves through you, not an image, but a feeling. You have been here. You have rested here. You have been welcomed here. The air glows with deep golden calm. A gentle sound rises, barely audible, a soft, soft lullaby, sung by many voices. It is not words, just warmth, just comfort, just the sound of the village cradling you in memory. Your body becomes heavier, the kind of heaviness that feels like sinking into the softest bed in all the world. You drift past the bakery, its windows fogged with warmth, past the chocolatier, steam rising lazily from a copper pot in the dream-lit dark, past the quiet little cottages, each one glowing like a warm lantern in the snow. And then the dream shifts. A soft wind touches your face, warm, gentle, carrying cinnamon and cedar and candle smoke. The dream bends into a new shape, a room, round, wooden, filled with soft, glowing light. The winter resting room, but now you see it from the inside of a dream. Its walls softer, its warmth deeper, its candles glowing like tiny suns. You float above the bed where your sleeping body lies, wrapped in the winter quilt. You see yourself, soft, peaceful, breathing slowly beneath the warm blankets. You look calm. You look safe. You look deeply, deeply rested. Your guide is there, a warm silhouette, lantern held low, watching over your sleeping shape with tender, quiet care. Their voice rises, not spoken aloud, but felt in your drifting mind. You are held. You are warm. You are home. The dream thickens. The light softens. Everything grows heavier and quieter inside your drifting awareness. You float closer to your resting body, drawn gently, like snow falling toward the soft ground. Warm light surrounds you, wraps around you, pulls you closer, invites you back into your own warmth. And slowly, softly, with no effort at all, you begin to sink back into the quilt, back into your body, back into the warm place where dream and sleep become the same. You sink, slowly, softly, back into the warm quilt, back into your resting body, back into the quiet heart of the winter resting room. The transition is gentle, like drifting down through soft snow, each flake slowing your fall and warming your breath. Your awareness settles inside your body again, warmth filling your chest, your stomach, your legs, your fingertips. You breathe in, and the dream moves with you. You breathe out, and your thoughts dissolve into a warm haze of soft winter light. The room around you is barely a room anymore, its edges softened, its walls seeming to fade into the soft, drifting glow that fills the air. The candles have flickered down to tiny amber embers, barely brighter than warm stars. You hear nothing, not silence, not sound, just a deep, gentle quiet that feels like it wraps around your mind like a soft blanket. Your guide remains beside the bed, a warm silhouette, a watchful presence, a guardian of this soft, drifting night. They breathe with you, slow, soft, steady, as though your sleep is a rhythm they are carefully protecting. They lean forward, their voice gentler now than it has ever been. You are safe, they whisper. You can let go all the way. The words settle into your chest, warm, heavy, like soft hands pressing lightly over your heart. Your breath lengthens, long, smooth streams drifting into the warm dark. Your body releases another layer of tension, shoulders rolling deeper into the mattress, legs softening, jaw loosening until your mouth hangs open in sleepy surrender. You cannot feel where the bed ends and your body begins. You are held. You are wrapped. You are sinking into warmth. A soft glow rises from beneath your ribs, the warm echo of the dream snow you just drifted through. It spreads outward, gentle pulses of warm winter light filling your chest, your arms, your legs, until your entire body feels like soft, glowing snow. The guide watches quietly, their lantern dim to the faintest spark. You are entering the deepest part of the dream, they whisper. Their voice is a warm thread pulling you closer toward the center of perfect rest. The room fades further, the walls dissolve, the shadows melt, even the bed seems to lose its edges, becoming a cloud of soft warmth that holds you in the dark. Your breath slows to almost nothing, a quiet whisper moving gently through your chest. Your thoughts fade to warm white haze, snowlight floating softly behind your closed eyes. The guide whispers again, a final blessing to carry you deeper. Rest now, in the quiet center of winter. And you do. Every part of you, mind, body, breath, all sinking into one warm, glowing drift of deep winter calm. You float, weightless, dreaming, safe. The dream shifts again, losing its shape, its colors, its edges, becoming pure sensation, pure stillness, pure rest. A final warm breath moves through your body, a soft wave that pulls you into the deepest place sleep can reach. And you sink and sink and sink into the heart of winter dreamlight. You float in the warm, soft darkness. No edges, no walls, no weight, just drifting. Your breath moves slowly, like a quiet winter tide barely touching the shore. In and out, each breath slipping deeper into the warm dark beneath you. The room, if it still exists, has faded completely. No walls, no ceiling, no bed, only soft winter quiet, holding you gently in its warm embrace. Your guide is still there, but now their presence feels far away, not distant, just soft, like a warm memory resting in the corner of your drifting mind. They do not speak, they simply breathe with you in slow, tender rhythm. Snow falls around you, slow, glowing flakes drifting from the dark above into the warm softness below. Each snowflake melts into a warm pulse when it touches your skin. A tiny whisper of calm sliding into your thoughts, carrying you further into rest. You inhale, a warm breath of candlelight. You exhale, and the world fades a little more. The dream snow thickens into a soft haze, not bright, not cold, just gentle white warmth curling around you like a soft blanket. Your mind loosens, settles, melts. Thoughts drift away like tiny flakes carried off by a warm winter wind. You feel yourself sinking, slowly, smoothly, deeply, into a warm space beneath your ribs. Your guide's voice arrives one last time, soft, distant, wrapped in velvet, quiet. Sleep now. Another whisper, even softer. You are safe. And then their presence fades into the warm dark around you. But you are not alone. The entire winter village seems to breathe with you. Lanterns flickering softly, snow falling gently, warm lights glowing behind dreamlike windows. The warmth of the cottage, the scent of cocoa, the gentle pulse of the hearthlight, all drift around you like soft memories, rocking you into deeper sleep. Your breath slows even more, long, warm, heavy, streams of quiet winter air. Your limbs grow still. Your body falls into perfect rest. The dream snow rises around you, soft, glowing cushions, lifting you slowly into a deeper, warmer, quieter world. And then your thoughts dissolve completely, melting into warm white. No story now, no words, only warmth, soft snow, and the gentle, safe descent into pure sleep. You float, you rest, you breathe. The night holds you. The dream keeps you. You sleep, you float, in warmth, in stillness, in soft white quiet that never ends. The dream snow drifts around you in slow, gentle spirals, not falling, not rising, just moving in warm circles that calm your breath and settle your thoughts. Your body is heavy and soft and warm under the quilt. Your breath barely lifts your chest now. Long, smooth waves drifting effortlessly through the quiet dark, in and out, like warm clouds floating through winter night air. There's no room anymore, no ceiling, no floor, only soft winter light glowing faintly behind your closed eyes. A deep hush settles over everything, a hush so gentle it feels like the world is holding its breath to keep from waking you. You drift deeper and deeper as the dream snow wraps around you like warm, glowing mist. Every exhale releases a little more weight, a little more noise, a little more thought. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to hold, nothing left to think, only drifting, only warmth, only sleep. Soft shapes drift through your mind, not clear, not sharp, just warm glimmers of houses, lanterns, gentle snowfall. They come, they soften, they fade, leaving only calm behind your thoughts. Your breath grows slower, your muscles melt further, your awareness thins to warm, glowing threads floating in the dark. The dream snow falls without sound, each flake a tiny whisper of deep rest. You sink and sink and sink into warmth, into softness, into stillness. You are safe, you are warm, you are held by quiet winter light. The night wraps around you like a gentle arm, pulling you into deeper dreaming. You breathe, and the world fades a little more. No time, no story, no edges, only rest. The snow continues to fall, soft, warm, endless. You float deeper into the quiet center of sleep, and there, in that soft white world, you rest, completely, peacefully, deeply. Sleep takes you, the night holds you, and you drift into silence.